Good evening, I'm Vice Forecaster J. Rapp with you in the Breaking Weather Center. We have a emergency tornado warning has just been issued, so we want to go right back to Storm Commander right now and sort this out. We have a tornado emergency for Fayette County in central Georgia, north central Calhoun County in western Georgia, south central Floaton County in south central Georgia, south central Clayton County in central Georgia, into about 12:45. At 12:09, a confirmed and large destructive tornado was observed near Newman, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. This is a tornado emergency. Take cover now. Folks, if you're in this warning, if you got any friends, family members that live in this area, please call them up and say, this is a deadly tornado again. So you got to take this very seriously. This is doing some destructive damage right now, so we'll pull velocity up, and yeah, gosh. Starting to get that hooch tightened up. That is a tornado on the ground right now. And I'm trying to get with my team members right now. Trying to get, hold on a second. Okay, thank you, Amy. Folks, this is a typically dangerous situation, and you definitely want to seek shelter now if you live in any of these polygons. We got one for north central Calhoun County in Georgia at 12:14. A confirmed destructive tornado was observed near Thomas Crossroads to Newman, moving at 50 miles an hour. This is a typically dangerous situation hazard, deadly tornado. So, folks, if you're in this tornado warning, get low, get centered, and get covered. You're not going to outrun this in mobile homes right now. This is a typically dangerous situation. You got to get out of its way. This is a deadly tornado, and look at this. We did have a debris ball with the storm. This tornado warning. You got to seek shelter. And I know it's that storm right there north of this area that has some pretty decent size rotation. So if you're in Tarrant area, if you're in Fayetteville, you need to get somewhere. Peachtree City, you need to get somewhere right now. You're under this tornado warning about 1 in the morning. This is a dangerous situation. So you got to take this very seriously. So back in a little closely, tornado warning continues to about 12 a.m. and 1:30. Um, So let me clear that out. I'm trying to get a hold of Isaac here so we can get with this because this is a very bad situation right now. see what we got in place. Go to Donald sent that, so right now I sent this link out to everybody here, so I'm trying to get the link sent to them. All right, we still got these two tornado warnings that go into effect into about 1 o'clock in the morning. But this is incredible. I mean, looking at this is a large tornado. I mean, this is probably bigger than the ones we've seen last. So, if you in this polygon right here, you need to seek shelter. This is in fact a 1 a.m. Eastern time, and it includes Thomas area, and you definitely this is a tornado emergency, a typically dangerous situation. And this is gonna be a late night tornado. You're not going to see it coming, and you gotta have to be really booking this up quickly. So, severe thunderstorm warning over here. That's for Point County. This is in Tennessee. I know this is for Georgia. We could be seeing some large tornadoes. Let's take a look here one more time. And I'm just trying to see. And yeah, gosh, are you kidding me? Look at that huge tight, very tight gradient circulation right there. So this storm is capable of producing all kinds of sorts of stuff. So this tornado warning that goes into effect through about almost midnight. If you're in this area in the black lines, this is a tornado emergency. You got to take it seriously tonight. Get low, get centered, get covered. Get to a basement, even a safe room. This is probably the best place to be at because this is a large tornado, large, and you can see. Sorry, but then in some difficulties with the computer here. So switch back on this. Get everything loaded, and you can just see how fast this thing's moving very quickly. This is booking at 50 miles an hour. So think about a car on the road moving this quick. Hazardous, deadly tornado. So this is a life situation, and just trying to get some people on here, but and this is why we're continuing. Maybe I can get Jonathan on here and see if he could actually help us. The reason why I changed the color is because the emergency coverage. This is what we're kind of on again. Um, see, I've been really dealing with this for the last couple hours. I think this needs to be a tornado emergency. So this tornado warning goes into effect until around 11. Let me just do something here a minute. Send this to more people. So if you're joining me from home now, we have a tornado warning, and this is by Newman. If you live in the Newman down here area, or East Newman or Raymond area, this is where this tornado is. It's a deadly tornado, large, extremely dangerous tornado, and you got to take this storm very seriously. This is a two different storms that moved in. Now it kind of split it up. This is in fact for parts of Calhoun County into about 1 in the morning. So if you live in Calhoun or Mass area, this is a large tornado, folks. You got to take it seriously. If you have any family members or friends, please call them up and let them know what's going on. And we already had. All right, switch back to radar loop again. In the Franklin area, we had multiple reports of trees damage in the Georgia area. So that must have been a tornado, folks. And here's the new sale trying to get its act together. I don't know if there'll be tornado warrant yet. Kind of work. All right, the one tornado warning has expired. Now we just got this one into 12:45. So if you live in Fayetteville, you need to be shaking your tornado precaution area now. Very little hail, but there could be some small hail with the storm. And let's check in with the. Basically, got the small debris ball. Don't have one kind of quite yet, but this is a pretty decent 70 miles coming down to the surface. So that is some pretty decent strong winds. So, folks, these are huge. All right, there's a huge debris. Somebody said there's a huge excuse me, debris ball with this. So this means you want to be into a small to your room. Put a football helmet, a mattress between your family. So get them somewhere now. This is a large and streamy, deadly tornado that can kill people. So please take cover. And you can just see, yeah, goodness, this is a very, very deadly debris ball right there. This is dropping debris right now on radar. So, folks, you got to take this seriously. You got to get somewhere now. Put a football helmet, even a bike helmet, and just got another report coming in Newman area. We'll switch back, and that even tells me we're starting to get multiple um, structure damage in Newman. So this is just a sad situation. I mean, folks, this is incredible. I mean, this is the worst damage I ever been through. I mean, I've seen on Facebook of these tornadoes touching down. I mean, I feel sorry for the people who's going to have to go through all this, but see, this is a huge mess. I mean, so you got to you got to get out of a tornado's way. This is a situation where we thought it would settle down towards the even hours, but it hasn't yet. So if you live in Tryon area or Peaches City area, south of this area, this whole area, and Fayetteville, you need to be in a tornado safe spot now. Very strong, large tornado that goes in fact 11:45, and I'm gonna stay with you to about 11:45 until this goes down to a radar indicated tornado. So this is a tornadoes are extremely hard to see at night. You're not going to see the tornado coming if you try to. This is a life situation. Mobile homes are life threatened. You can't stay in them right now. I know that mobile homes are fine to be in, but once we see situations like this, they're not going to be. So you gotta have to stay out of those mobile homes. Right now, I'm just checking the chat room. Just different people are saying different stuff right now. It's about almost 12. So this is a huge tornado emergency, and Okay, if you just joined me, the new tornado watch, still have that tornado watch for Tennessee at about 2 a.m. So, folks, this is incredible. I mean, this is a tornado warning down in Tennessee. Things are just getting ready to quiet down, and this is in fact 11:45, and we'll switch back to this thing in analog here. And you can just see it's continuing. We have this tornado watch goes into effect down to about 2 a.m. And we still have tornadoes going. And a couple of these are going to effect about 1 a.m. or 2 in the morning. So we could be having a couple more supercells to work with. So if you're in the tornado warning, now's the time to seek shelter. This is a large tornado, but it goes in effect 11:45. At 12:21 Eastern Time, a large and destructive located near Crossroads, 9 miles north south of Newman, Moon East at 40. This is the tornado emergency for the North Patch City, moving. This is in Fayetteville, so this is a typically dangerous situation. Take cover now. So we'll zoom in again. We have this whole cell has tracked in two different ways. See, we have one in the Newman area and that same one in Franklin. So that storm in Franklin area just started track that and went there. So we could get a new storm on top of the top north of the area, and this whole storm is going tornadic. This is a huge area. If you're in the north part of this area, you need to be in a safe spot now. This is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. This is at night. This is like a huge textbook storm. Is very tight. This is the biggest you can get. It's very tight right now, blowing debris everywhere. I mean, this is a nasty thunderstorm. I mean, a nasty tornado, and that's going to continue to pull that way. So you got to be ready on that. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning right now up here for Point County that has got canceled soon. It just hasn't come off the computer yet. We'll go back to that just in a second. Severe thunderstorm warning up there has got canceled. Most of the warnings are getting ready to be canceled eventually. And that'll be some fantastic news when they cancel the warnings, and we can get through this really good. So this is a large tornado, so we will need to continue to keep an eye on that. About another 30 minutes, this cell will be out of your area. And look at the rainfall. We almost had almost an inch and a half. So right now, if you join us, we have a tornado on the ground. It's just showing you now in the green color, so that could just be stuff in the field. So stuff like that, a lot could get picked up from it. See, there's a lot of houses down here. That's what I'm worried about. This large tornado. So this is a time you want to still seek shelter. Basement, small 2 room, away from all the windows right now. And we'll probably stay with you to 11:30 until this one significant tornado warning expires. And this is so right now, the 11:32. I know everybody's probably trying to tune in what's going on. We have a large tornado on the ground again this evening. This is a bad deal. You just got to get out of its way. You can't be in a mobile home right now. We try to tell you this multiple times in the spring. You cannot be in mobile homes in this type of event. So you got to be into a decent shelter. So right now, I'm going to pull up the potential for hail with this, the echo tops. And this south of Jonesboro area, that's the biggest echo tops, but it doesn't really show it. So right now, pretty decent. I'll try this here. I mean, this could be a large tornado. Just with this whole area and parts of Union City, you're in this. But if you're in Fayette, you're probably going to get 30 to 40 knots sheared with this. And this is a pretty decent tornado. I mean, this rain's about ready to be pushed out here. And once it gets pushed out, I mean, the new tornado warning has been, I think, canceled soon. We'll see if they cancel that. And now it's a confirmed tornado damaging tornado up to ping pong ball size hail with this. So, and hail's not been really concerned this season, but I guess we could see what else is tracking into now, into a different environment. So this goes through about, it's still a damaging tornado though, so we would still want to stay with this as long as we can. Let's check up here the northern part of the Atlantic area in case these sails could spin too before we send things back. Don't really see anything jumping out at me saying we'll have more rotation with them. But see, these sails here have been doing most of the mostly destructive damage. So this is what we have been dealing with all day in a high risk of severe weather. So if you're just joining me, we have a tornado emergency down here, and that runs in effect. The warning has just got canceled almost, so it's about 11:35. I mean, since we're not got any new reports coming in with this and very far viewers, we want to send things back. But if we do get another large, extremely dangerous tornado, we'll pop on to let you know again, and we will continue to keep you updated.